Hey everybody, welcome to Britpop
Hello.
Reaction with me, BP1 and BP2 over there. We're back with you with another US themed video. 12 US geography facts no one told you about. Wow. Okay.
All right.
Maybe they told you out there from the US. Who knows? Might be interesting for you too. We found this one on the internet and we thought, yeah, why not? Let's see what us Brits think of this.
See what
do
we
know
don't know. Yeah, see what we don't. It'd be interesting to see what we do know, what we don't know, and learn some new stuff. Always up for learning new stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. All right then.
All right.
We'll go on. We'll crack on with it, and then we'll see where we go.
Oh, check this out. 12 strange U.S. geography facts no one told you about. The U.S. enjoys some very impressive statistics. 50 states, 325.7 million people, 14,146 McDonald's restaurants.
Wow.
Oh yes, and some truly wacky geography facts. Get ready because some of these geographic anomalies can be mind-boggling. Keep watching to learn which site to visit if you want to be in 4 places at once, how Americans can be trapped in Canada, and how everyone on Earth could fit into the state of Texas. And don't forget to click the subscribe button and turn on notifications to join us on the bright side of life.
Oh,
thank you very much.
React.
Counting down from number 12. Buildings in New York have their own zip codes. Manhattan is one of the most densely populated areas in the world. It is so unbelievably crowded that there are over 200 zip codes in Manhattan alone. And there are over 40 buildings that are large enough to have their own zip codes.
So
the Empire State Building, the General Motors Building, the Chrysler Building, Park Avenue Plaza, and the MetLife Building are some of the lucky few that can claim their own zip code. Number 11.
Empire State Building, mate. Yeah, I expected that one. But then, I mean, that's not over here. No building would have its own PO.
what have we got? What's the tallest one we got? Shard?
Yeah, Shard. Spinnaker Tower, Portsmouth, stuff like that.
Yeah, but nobody lives in there, do they?
No, that's true, the Shard. Yeah, maybe. I don't know, as far as I'm aware not, but it's interesting, isn't it? It's so built up, so high.
Yeah.
Didn't know that one.
So your building's got its own zip code, because I guess there's enough people in there that it's a street going straight up, isn't it, I guess?
Oh, I guess, yeah. Probably bigger than most streets.
Indeed.
So,
all right. Okay,
cool.
so didn't know that one. Didn't know that one. Yeah, good one.
Alaska is everywhere. Alaska is the westernmost, easternmost, and northernmost state. Wait, what? If you look at a two-dimensional map, it makes immediate sense for it to be the westernmost and northernmost. But how could it be the easternmost? Just take a look at the globe. As you can see, Alaska is pretty close to Russia. The state stretches so far west that it reaches into the eastern hemisphere. So, if you want to experience the northern, western, and eastern hemispheres, simply head to Alaska. Just make sure you bring a really warm jacket.
Okay. Yeah.
Number 10. You can walk from the U.S. to Russia. Walking from California, Oregon, or Washington to Russia would be impossible unless you have magic powers that allow you to walk on water. But it's a very real possibility from Alaska. During the winter, the small area between Alaska and Russia freezes over. In the middle of the Bering Strait are 2 islands. Big Diomede is part of Russian territory, and Little Diomede is part of Alaskan territory. The distance between the two is just 2.4 miles. Technically, you can walk from Little Diomede to Big Diomede, or from the US to Russia, and tell all your friends about how you visited another country. If you do decide to brave the freezing cold for this trip, just know that it can be a dangerous journey that isn't really recommended.
I was going to say, yeah, I mean, that is pretty far out, isn't it? I mean, I guess you forget, don't you? We always look at that two-dimensional map. Like you said, western, eastern hemisphere.
Yep.
Over here to over here seems a very long way, but once you spin the globe, they're actually not that far. And
not far apart, yep.
Something else I realised was obviously on a two-dimensional map. Russia looks huge, looks extremely long, but actually on the globe, Africa is actuI wider than Russia.
Than Russia, because it goes from the bottom down there.
It's just the way the map is shown, and a lot of I know youngsters, they go, "What? Russia's huge?" Well, it's big, but it's if you actually put it in context with the globe,
with the other places,
as big as it looks.
And the other thing that he mentioned there is the Bering Strait. I mean, I don't know if you watch any of that. The Deadliest Catch, that's always in the Bering Sea, and it always looks very inhospitable there. I mean, that's one job I would not want, is the old trawlermen out there in the Bering Seas. So, okay, fair enough. That's another fact I didn't know. Good one.
Good, yeah.
Just got to remember it, haven't you?
Canada in California.
Canada in California.
The population of Canada is 36.7 million, but California still houses more people than the entire country of Canada. California is the most populated state in the U.S., with 39.5 million people. It's followed by Texas, Florida, and New York in that order. If being around too many people isn't your preference, then Vermont or Wyoming might be for you, as they're some of the least populated states.
I didn't know that.
Number 8, the longest river in the U.S. The Mississippi River spans 2,348 miles. That's like the distance from Albuquerque, New Mexico to Boston, Massachusetts. Mississippi is the third largest watershed and the fourth longest river in the world. It would take 90 days for a drop to travel from the beginning of the river to the end. It's that long.
Wow.
And its size isn't the only amazing thing about this river. It's home to 360 species of fish, 326 species of birds, 145 species of amphibians, and 50 species of mammals.
Wow.
The river is also the daily source of water for 62 cities in the United States, keeping around 18 million Americans well hydrated.
Okay, impressive.
62 cities from the Mississippi River. I didn't realise.
That's a lot, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, of course, a lot with some of the other ones, they put the dams in and divert it. So, interested to see that this one has got 62 cities. That's a big old river. Okay.
Wow. I'm just trying to put that into context in my head, just how long that is. I don't know. We need to sort of do a comparison for the UK.
Well, yeah. UK's longest river? No idea.
Well, that's probably... I was going to say the Thames still, because it does almost reach from one side to the other, doesn't it?
So the River Severn, and that's only 354 kilometres.
The River Severn, 354, and that's, what was that, 2,000
That's our longest.
Wasn't it? Go on then, how many is it? We had to look it up, I'm afraid. What was it?
Yeah, 2,350 miles.
Miles, wow. And you did that in kilometres for our River Severn.
For ours, that was only 230. Yeah, 300 miles. Hardly anything.
Nothing compared to
2,000 miles short. So there you go. That's
probably the whole of Britain.
Context. Yeah,
for Britain.
Around it.
Crazy. All right, let's keep going.
7. The shortest river in the world. The U.S. can boast about being home to the 4th longest river in the world, but it also has the smallest. The Roe River is located in Montana, and it's just 201 feet long. It's about 1 1/4 times the size of an Olympic swimming pool. The Guinness World Records had it down as the shortest river in the world until they discontinued the category. This little river is like a small...
Discontinued the category for the shortest river in the world, but how many bananas you can throw at a cup to knock it over is probably in there, isn't it?
Everything. I mean, why take that out? Because maybe because it was winning every year. There was no contest.
What do you say is the shortest river compared to a stream, or is it just a little bit of water? Oh man, I don't know.
Yeah,
I suppose you could make potentially something. Who knows? Anyway, bizarre.
Oasis, surrounded by grounds that are perfect for picnicking and rocking views.
Fair enough.
Number 6. The longest coastline. Which state do you think has the longest coastline? Top contenders would be Texas, Florida, and California. But it's Alaska again.
Again,
Okay.
course.
The Alaskan coastline covers 6,640 miles and is actually longer than the coastline for the rest of the states combined. So, if you love the cold sea and frozen beaches, Alaska is the place to be.
Sounds like England.
Yeah, beautiful.
Number 5. The tallest mountain in the world. Yes, Mount Everest is the tallest mountain in the world, with an elevation of 29,029 feet above sea level. But technically, the tallest mountain is part of the United States. Mauna Kea in Hawaii is an enormous mountain that's about 33,500 feet tall. So why is Mount Everest considered the tallest and not Mauna Kea? It's because half of Mauna Kea is hidden under the sea. Mauna Kea is the highest mountain from...
Well, that is just silly, isn't it?
Is it really?
Yeah, it is. Because you could say that all the land that you're built up when you go out, how far out do you go before it goes down? You know, we know the Bay of Biscay in Europe's 33,000 feet deep, right? It's as deep as that. So at some point you're deep, and then you can say, well, the ridge going up to the edge of Spain, Spain's 33,000 feet higher than the Bay. You know what I mean? I get it, but it's underwater. Nah, don't sit with me.
Okay.
Let's keep going.
Base to peak. To make things a little more impressive, Mauna Kea is also a dormant volcano, which last erupted about 4,000 years
There you
ago.
go. It's not a mountain,
Let's just
is
hope
it?
this massive
upset it.
volcano remains
Don't upset
dormant.
it.
He just contradicted
Number 4.
himself.
Point Roberts, America or Canada. Point Roberts is United States territory, part of Whatcom County, Washington. The small territory is a geographic anomaly, since it can only be accessed by boat from the United States. If you need to go in by land, you'll need to head in through Canada. For Washington residents living there, it must be baffling to live with a Washington zip code in a location that's basically inside British Columbia. To attend the nearest high school, students must go through 4 border crossings. But the residents seem to like the border crossings as they provide a lot of security. As long as the residents can keep track of whether they're American or Canadian, Point Roberts seems to be a nice, secure place to live, if a little inconvenient.
Fair enough.
Point
That's
Roberts.
pretty
Number
cool.
3.
Didn't know that one yet.
4 corners. 4 states. Well, how can you be in 4 places at once? Unless you're on a sci-fi show, that would seem like an impossibility. But you can do this in the U.S. Just head over to 4 Corners, a rare area in America where 4 states meet. Southeast Utah, Northeast Arizona, Southwest Colorado, and Northwest New Mexico intersect in a right angle. Thankfully, no strange anomalies occur at this spot, so don't expect any aliens. If you head to 4 Corners, feel free to tell your friends you visited those 4 states.
Is it me or does
All in one go?
The Microsoft logo there with the colours. Almost.
With the colour? Yeah. Just needs, Just
That's
needs
quite
to
a cool fact, you know, to be
jigsaw shape.
to be spot on to 4 different states is pretty cool, isn't
all
it?
in one
Because,
go. Okay.
I mean, you could say it in the UK, you could be in 2 countries by just hopping over the border, like most places, but to have 4 states right on a point is pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Something
okay.
I'm not sure I'd go all the way there just for that though, because if there's nothing there, you'd be like, oh, here we go.
Wasted my time there.
Done it.
All right.
Ticked
Okay.
a box somewhere, but yeah.
Number 2. Border states.
Border states.
Now, 2 states in the U.S. don't share borders with any other U.S. states. Do you know which ones? If you thought of Hawaii and Alaska, you're right. Those 2 states might be rather lonely, though Alaska does have a neighbor. This is a big difference from Missouri and Tennessee, each with a whopping 8 neighboring states. Missouri is surrounded by Iowa, Illinois, Kentucky, Tennessee, Arkansas, Oklahoma, Kansas, and Nebraska. Tennessee is surrounded by Kentucky, Virginia, North Carolina, Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi, Arkansas, and Missouri. Missouri and Tennessee sound like rather cozy locations.
Fair enough. Yeah,
Okay.
they are. Got a lot around them.
Number 1. Texas is bigger than you can imagine. Now, in New York City, the city stretches upward to make room for the 8.6 million inhabitants. If the
8.6
world's
million.
population lived in such a condensed manner, they would only cover 250,404 square miles.
Right.
Since Texas
Right.
is 268,597 square miles, it means that, hypothetically speaking, the world's
You could
population of 7.53 billion people could all fit in the state of Texas.
No.
That's seriously impressive for one state. Though it might be a bit crowded, Texas would be a prime spot for holding the world's future reunions. So,
Wow, mate. I didn't...
No.
I haven't been to
wa-
America, so I can't even appreciate the size. I suppose...
Yeah.
I suppose you'd have to travel a bit when you're in America to just go, oh, I've travelled for so long and I've hardly gone anywhere. I think that's the only way you sort of prove it, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, around the UK, by a train or even plane, you can get around fairly quickly. You could jump around from different places, but America, I think it's an whole new ball game, I think. So I look forward to going there one day and looking around. Because I think it's one thing, like I say, having that statistic there. I mean, thinking of the whole world,
The vastness of it, yeah.
To actually just get into one of those states that were
One
on
of the
there.
states. I mean, like I say, here easily you could do England, Ireland, Scotland, Wales in a day via plane, train, or whatever, couldn't you? You know, you could visit all of those places in a day.
You'd have to get up early. You wouldn't see many, but you'd get
you'd be
there
in and out.
You move on to the next plane and off you go. But you could do it.
You could do that and do the tour. But all right, that's again impressive. I mean, statistic wise, it's vast.
It's vast. It's one of those outer space sort of things that you get, you know, with the universe, where your brain just can't comprehend.
Can't fathom how big it all is. Yeah,
how big that would be. Yeah, because you know, here in the UK, like I say, if I wanted to get to up north, you could do it by car in 7-8 hours, couldn't you?
Yeah, easy. Yeah,
train it's probably 5 or 6. So yeah, I mean, crazy, really crazy. All right, well there you go.
Okay.
That was our little thought. I'm sat
all
here
of it?
thinking how big. Yeah, that's it. It'll only be him finishing it up. So
okay, so
bizarre.
I got a little one for us then. So how, as we've seen that now, that's jogged my memory. How many US states do you think you could name?
Not many.
Not many? I reckon we could do... there's 50 states. I reckon we could do pretty much all of them between us.
50, you reckon?
Yeah! Well, he told us most of them on there.
Did he?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Wow.
All right.
Well, you want to do it now? You want to knock out 50 states now?
Yeah. There's got to be...
We're just going to upset the whole world, the whole of America.
No. I bet we don't. I bet we get most of them. You name the ones that you know.
All right then.
Ready? So... Are we going? Oh, yeah, right.
Oh, it's already going. I don't know.
All right.
Go
on, mate.
I believe Utah's one. There we go.
Yep.
Texas is one because we just
definitely
that one.
Yeah.
California.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah. Florida is one.
Yep. Down the bottom right there. Alaska. Alabama, yeah.
Alaska.
Yeah. So that'll be down there. So then left of that is Hawaii. Another I. A-double-I. Hawaii.
There you go.
That's it.
Hawaii.
Right. Okay. So then you got your news. So all your news. New York.
New York.
New Jersey.
Yeah.
New Hampshire.
Washington,
top left. Oregon's below that. Oregon. E-G-O-N.
Oregon, right.
Yeah. New Mexico, we forgot under the news.
New Mexico.
That's how I remember
what's
those.
Tornado Alley?
Alabama.
Texas and goes up to... Yeah, I've done Alabama, yeah.
New Mexico, you got Kansas.
That's it, yeah.
Arkansas. AR Kansas. All one word. Oh, right, let's put it there. So below Kansas, you got Louisiana. IANA.
Jeez.
There you go.
I told you, don't laugh.
All right. So let's go back on the left-hand side. So California, then you got Nevada.
Of course you have. You got Nevada, yeah.
Arizona. Idaho.
Oh, he's good, isn't he? How do you spell that?
AHO.
You can tell I've never been there.
Montana's above that.
Oh, he's doing well. So you got a lot to do because I'm sort of drying up here.
No, okay, mate, you carry on. What else have we got down on the other side? You got New York, New Jersey,
Colorado?
New Hampshire. Colorado's in there, yeah.
Spell it.
Yeah. COL.
What was that?
Oh, Colorado.
Oh,
Colorado. Above that's Nebraska. NEB. Nice. Wyoming is in there.
You are?
Wyoming? He said that earlier. WY.
Oh, yes. Yes, I remember they got a ice hockey team.
That's it.
They have, yeah.
Now we're dry. Oh, hang on. Oh, we got our favourite, Tennessee whiskey.
Oh, yeah. Hang on, there's one.
You got too many E's there. That's the one. What else we got down there? Mississippi Delta. Oh, that's a good one to spell. MISSI P.
Hey.
There's lots of duplicates there.
Why don't I know this stuff?
Well, now what we got?
Ohio, we've done that one, haven't we? Ohio?
Idaho. Ohio, yeah, that's one. Now we got...
We're in trouble,
Dakotas. Mate. No, still got left loads. We've got North and South Dakota. North Dakota, yeah, there you go. And South is under that. All right.
Above Texas.
What's missing above Texas? Missouri.
Oh, you?
Missouri. Yeah.
There we go. There we go.
Missouri's there.
Mate, honestly, what's over
Minnesota?
on the right? There's loads.
Minnesota Vikings are up there. Minnesota.
Right, yeah. We're missing the whole of the West Coast.
Okay, mate, I'll start up there then. So you got Maine is at the top right.
Maine, right?
New Hampshire, New Jersey, Connecticut.
Oh, come on.
C-O-double-N.
C-O-double-N.
Connecticut. No, Connecticut. It'll come up there. Just right-click on it. Click on it.
Constipate. Oh, mate.
Maine, New Hampshire, Connecticut, New Jersey, New York. You've got, what are you missing there? Maryland cookies.
Oh, yeah. I don't even know they
Vermont.
were. States. Vermont.
There you go. Delaware is in there. DELAWARE. Delaware. Rhode Island.
Boston. Oh,
Boston, Massachusetts. Boston, Massachusetts.
Yeah.
That's Massachusetts. Oh, yeah. Here we go. MASSACHU. One T. Massachusetts. SET. in it. Massachusetts. Oh, yeah, we've done too many there.
Just...
Right click. That's it.
It's all double. It's all doubles. Double T's, double S's.
What are we missing around there? North and South Carolina.
Okay, North Carolina.
South Carolina. Alabama, Georgia.
What about New Orleans?
New Orleans is Texas.
Georgia.
Georgia on my mind. IA. Pennsylvania State is missing. Penn State. P-double-N.
Double N.
Yeah.
Why is it all double?
S-Y.
So,
L.
Pennsylvania.
Yeah, you missed the L. Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania.
That's the one.
God, it's hard work this is. 40 we got.
Stuck.
40 out of 50.
Now I'm getting stuck. Hawaii, Alaska, Colorado, Wyoming, Minnesota, Missouri, Indiana. Wyoming. We done Wyoming.
Where does one of our subscribers live?
Illinois.
Illinois.
Yeah. Oh, we ran out of time.
We're out of time.
Not bad.
We got quite a few. We got 41 out of 50. So we got Michigan, Wisconsin, Illinois,
Iowa.
Oh,
the Virginians.
West Virginia, Kentucky. Rhode Island. Really? Didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oklahoma as well. Oh, that's that Oklahoma. I knew it was funny because it's got that thin sort of ridge, isn't it?
There you go. What was that?
I disappeared there. Oh, there you go. This video is a hell of a lot longer than what it was supposed to be. Okay, so if you're still with us, thanks.
We've got some editing to do there.
Bit of editing. Good fun.
We knew more than we thought.
Well, BP2 did very well there. Let's just say I must have come up with about 10 at the beginning.
No, you gave us, some. But it's more. It is. Yeah,
it's enormous. Just by doing that, I realised just how enormous this is. All right. Well, thanks for joining us. I don't know if you played along with us and you were shouting at the screen.
Shouting at us two idiots.
Yeah. Get these two off with their heads. Until next time and tomorrow, another reactions. Goodbye from me over there.
Goodbye from him over there. So what did we forget? Oklahoma.